Well, today I'm going to talk about mixing green, and let's start with the color wheel. And I can do the from the color wheel here. I can actually show how to mix. So let's take this blue here and let's mix it in with the red orange, which then gives me added blue. I get a green. And if I add in the orange to the blue, I also get a green. A yellow orange, get a green, and of course with yellow and blue, I get a mixture of green. Those are the colors I'm going to use today to mix my greens. And with this mixing chart here on the artist wheel, you can see by adding blue to these different yellows and partially yellows, because orange is a mixture of yellow and red, so it has yellow in it. So anything with yellow in it will give me a green mixed in with blue. I'm going to start with a mixing hub here, which I call a mixing hub. I'm going to start with a base color, which is ultramarine blue. And it's a beautiful color by itself. And it's kind of a medium blue. It's a beautiful color I use for skies and water and so forth. But when I want to add in a color, let's say over here, I'm going to use quinacridone gold, which is a nice rich yellow. Quinacridone gold made by Holbein. These are all nice watercolor made. Now I'm going to take that, I'm going to mix that in with the blue. And you can see the nice beautiful green I can get out of that. Let's mix that over here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I love that green color. Just a beautiful texture. Okay, now let's try another one. Let's try the orange mixed in with that blue. An orange mixed in with blue. And you can see the colors here mixing. And I'll get another green mix. A little bit darker. It's also got the shades of yellow in there because of the orange. I'll rinse out the brush. And I can pick up a little bit of yellow lemon. And of course, I know automatically that yellow and blue will give me a nice green. This gives me a nice light green, which everyone is familiar with, yellow and blue, but this is another mixture. So what I started here, I started a mixing hub, which is use a base color, in this case blue, and then you add in the colors here, and then you can see the colors mixing in this mixing hub, and it gives you a nice variety of color. And I start out with this before I do a painting, and if I'm doing a landscape with the trees and bushes and so forth, this gives me a nice variety of color. So this is the way I would recommend making green. You can see here in my palette I have green 1, green 2, and I have hooker's green. Now those are greens which are out of the regular tube, but unless you mix those with a color, they become very, very, I would say, stagnant or not as colorful as you would have with a mixture of greens. So I would recommend mixing greens, even though with green, mix it with some other color, with yellows and blues and browns, that would give you a completely different color. So I have enough colors here. I could probably make about 15 different varieties of green, but these are the major greens that I use in my paintings. These are the supplies I used on today's video. They're available on my website, watercolors.com, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.